kind of just want to let some people go ahead and get in so they can, hear what I'm going to say. And, of course, fans, if questions want to be asked within this, of course, that's okay. Feel free to ask questions. But other than that, you can just listen to what I have to say. There's a lot of things that I want to clear up. There's a lot of things that I need to let out. Okay. The decision that I made, it wasn't easy. For the people that know me, for the people that have met me in person, and for the people who have been a part of ESW, they know my relationship with my brother. And doing what I did was not easy. And it's not even what I wanted to do. It's what I had to do. And for the people that were impacted, the families that were impacted, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart. Like, you don't even understand how sorry I am. I'm sorry. It's not what it should have been. I didn't want to. I mean, for the fans who truly know, or the wrestlers who truly know, my brother and I he was my best friend. And the fact that I had to do that, the fact that I had to do what I did was real, and I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. I seriously, like, a part of me regrets it, because it's like, I don't even know who I am without him, Like, it's so weird. Like, I wish that it was just different, I guess. But it is what it is. I already did it, so and with the feedback that I'm getting, it's so mixed. Believe it or not, like, it's so mixed, man. And I want to clear a few things, okay? I have, believe it or not, me personally, Austen Garza, I have dealt with alcohol issues, a lot of alcohol issues. Seasons 4, 5, and 6, I was drunk 90% of the time, and I'm not proud of it. But since dating again my real life girlfriend Alexis Vanderbilt, I've changed, and I've been clean. I've been good, believe it or not, and it's tough. Every day is a struggle. So when my brother wants to say that it's all because of me being on alcohol, and he knows the struggle that I was dealing with the first few weeks. Like he knew that it was hard. Like, he knew that it was an issue for me, and that I wanted to be better. And the fact that he's just throwing those things out there is really messed up. And I'm getting there, and I'm not too far sober, in the sense of, like, time. Like, it's like a month, maybe a month and a half. I'm trying my best, and it's for myself. It's for everybody, and I just wanted to clear that up. I also feel bad for Alex's wife, because I was the best man at the wedding, and I just had this beautiful speech, and I had called her a sister and everything, and I just feel bad. I just feel bad. Again, so for the families who were involved, Alex's wife's family, and even mine, and all the people who were affected, I am so sorry. And what sucks the most is I have this knack, right? I have this this way about me where it's like everybody just thinks that I'm just always gonna side with him, and it kind of just sucks because I'm not siding with him, and I'm not gonna continue to. Like I blew it. I blew it. I really fucked it up. Like there's no going back now, you know. But I want to talk about what I want. Okay, I want to talk about what I think would be best, and a lot of me wants to say just cut my losses. It's over. It's gone. ESW's dead. And I've gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of messages where people say that maybe it should. Maybe it should just end, you know? But I can't live with that, you know? Like, and I know maybe it's hard to understand, but I cannot live knowing that I am a part of something that my brother ruined. Like, it's... And it's not even that. It's not even just that. It's the fact that I just want to keep doing it. It's the fact that I was enjoying what little pleasure was left in doing it. You know, I enjoyed it. My friends, they enjoyed doing it, but Alex just kept anchoring us down, you know? And there was no more live shows. There was nothing. Like, it was nothing left because he didn't care. But I cared. And I hope that my guys, that they saw that I cared, even though at the time or even the times before, yes, I was bad on the alcohol. I was, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So here's what I want to say. About 20 minutes before this, I was about to come on here and tell you that I am done. About 20 minutes ago, I was about to come on here and say that I am absolutely done and that wrestling I'm not built for it anymore. Because I've always had this envision that I would only ever do it with my brother. And I always had this envision that I would only ever do it like, you know, with him, whether we were a tag team or rather we were like, I don't know, he was my manager or something. Like, I always knew. But I fucked up I ruined his marriage. I called him out. It's not what brothers do, you know? But I did it. I had to, you know, I had to. And I did it for me. I just did it. I don't know why. I created ESW just as much as Alex, man. I created ESW just as much as the absolute greatest legend, PL3. I created ESW just as much. So if I'm being 1,000% honest, I know some people want ESW to just die. I know that some people want me to just do my own thing. I know that some people just don't know what I'm feeling, and I'm trying my best to explain it. If it were up to me, okay, I got a paper and I got a pen, right? If it were up to me, first of all, thank you to every single person who has contacted me, who has contacted me directly saying that they would help me edit, saying that they would help me with the filming and help me with anything that needs to be helped with and buying titles and everything. Just thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I believe that with my connection with G-Dog that we'll be okay. I hope so. But to the friends and family and to all the fans who have been contacting me, trying to just to make me feel better about myself, and I haven't gotten back to them. Okay, I haven't gotten back to anybody. It's simply because I am just not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not right in the head right now, and it's hard. Like, it's so hard. But if it were up to me, right, I am fucking ESW, right? I mean, from the backyard days, being the youngest champion, to the network, to just the in-ring ability, and just being that fucking friend, you know? Like, I am ESW. I'm not gonna let that name go. And I know a lot of you people are gonna disagree with that. But ESW, I am ESW. So I'm gonna just write right here, ESW. Because I'm not changing the name. I'm not gonna say we're ICW. I'm not gonna just make something new. I'm ESW. Okay? But it's just like, where do I go from there? You know? Where do I go from there? And I think that it's just a difficult thing, because what sucks the most is getting your heart broken by somebody who you respected and appreciated. And for the people that were in this business, they should know that I stuck my ass out on the line for him, and I was really mean to him, and he was mean to me, and it's just a relationship, I guess. Only siblings would understand. What breaks my heart the most is the not knowing. Is I know what I want. I know what I want to do, but I just feel so bad. I feel horrible. Like, I feel like I'm almost to blame, you know? And maybe I am. I don't know. But when we're looking at the longevity of everything, right? I mean, I got no guys, you know? I got no roster with or without Alex. And I guess let's talk bright sides. You know, let's talk the good things. You know, the good things are I have the titles, right? I mean, I got the belts. That's something. And I feel like overall, you know, the wrestlers that we've lost and the wrestlers who are even still in, if there are any in, you know, they like me more than they liked Alex. And I hope that counts for something, right? And if it was up to me, I would want to keep ESW alive. I can probably buy cameras now. I'm sure G-Dog, if he's watching, I'm sure that he can help with the editing, right? Or a handful of you people actually have gotten to me and asked to help with that. And I think that would be greatly appreciated. And you know, if need be, if I reach out to you guys, you know, just know that it's necessary. So let me just take a break from myself, from how I feel. Let me go ahead and answer some questions. If anybody has any questions, please ask them. Please ask your questions if you have any. I just want everybody to know that these things just got real. And my best friend, my brother, he's just out of my life right now, or forever, and it's hard. Let me go ahead and read some of these comments. Sorry, I'm just reading some of these comments. Well, I mean, here's what I want to say. I want to try my best to just amp myself up. I want to try my best to just feel good about this whole thing. I want to try my best to just feel better. If you're asking me who my favorite opponent was, my favorite opponent, I want to say I have not seen them yet, because there's a lot to see. I want a future for this business. And for the people that are just tuning in right now, what I've said so far is I'm not gonna give up, right? I'm not gonna give up the name ESW, because I don't think that name ESW represents Alex G. I think the name ESW represents Wicked J. It represents myself, Austen G. It represents Old School Giddens. It represents Cody Rex. You know, it represents guys who have literally put their ass on the line and made a good point with it. If ESW does end, I'm not. So I guess you're just tuning in. I'm not gonna start a new promotion. I'm not gonna do that. It'll just be a waste of time, and not because I don't believe in any of the people. I just don't believe in myself. Maybe I'm going through a tough time right now, guys. Honestly, what's going on with ESW is, if you haven't seen it, I guess you need to just look at the stuff that I've been posting. My brother's out, and so I just saw today that he's still blaming me as if I'm just this alcoholic drunk, right? And he knows that this pressure, he knows about the struggle that I've been dealing with, right? And he knows that it's not freaking easy. Like it's not hard. I was just with Osiris last Saturday. We were doing this thing with Cody Rex and his band, and I was drinking 0% Heinekens, the 00 Heinekens. You can ask Osiris himself. Like I'm trying here, and then he wants to say that he's gonna step down, but not give me the access to the accounts. Like, now that's something that I have to fight for, because he wants that on me. He wants that on me. Alex G wants that on me. And it just sucks, because now there's just a battle that has to happen. If I'm going to do anything with ESW, I'm going to completely erase Shockwave. If it were up to me, Shockwave was a flop only because we were only active during the said seasons. And if it were up to me, I would want to rebrand whatever Shockwave is and call it something else, and maybe not even have this episodic series thing. I would just want ESW every month or more. Let's just say like 14 huge events a year. 14 events, whether they be live or whether they just be this awesome, just completely, computer-based in the sense, but I don't have any goddamn editing skills, but like we just work every single week, promos and and skits and attacks and just, press conferences every single week until boom, January's event. Let's just say it's, Extreme Rumble, and then February the same thing. It never ends. Every week, every day, something new, something fresh. But every month, it'll be End Games, and then it'll be WrestleFest, and then it'll be Extreme Rumble, and then it'll be Hardcore Homecoming, and then it'll be Austen G's birthday bash. I'm just saying, like the possibilities are endless for what is possible. The 2013 schedule, I think, was best. God, there's just so much. There's just so much that I can't even. I just can't. Okay, let me just start here. I mean, Alex is probably an alcoholic. He probably drank more than me. I just maybe was lightweight. I mean, I know I knew I had a problem. Alex does drink. I'm sure he didn't abuse it like I did. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe go back to the backyard. Yeah, that's a possibility. I do have possession of the ring in the sense of before I left the property that we're on, I had just recently put a padlock, and only I know the combination, so maybe that's something. Like, you know, I got the ring. That's cool. Shows with live crowds. I mean, that's what all the guys want. That's not really my cup of tea, because I just, you know, 13 to 50,000 fans online or 20 people in the crowd. What's more impactful to the world, you know? And I'm worried about the world. I wouldn't mind somehow making that ring where it is stationary to the point where we can just bring people to watch us where we are in that current location. That is something that I would like to do. Federations that catch my eye is ROEW. I think they're the top of the line. 2013 schedule. Yes, again, I think that was good because it was just every month was a show, but there was also an internet exclusive in between, but every single day there was still something being posted. I actually like that. I'm going to jot that down. 2013 schedule. That's good. I like that a lot. Why not make a new YouTube? If I make a new Facebook page, I'm going to lose half the fans. If I do that, I'm going to lose half the subscribers. I'm going to lose half the likes. I'm going to lose half the views because ESW's name in itself is just too damn big. And that's not the only reason why I want to keep it. I want to keep that name because I created it too. I was there with Paul and I was there with Alex when we made that. I made it too. Why can't I keep it? He wants to step down, right? But he doesn't want to give me any of the information. That's fine. G-Dog is great at editing. I'm glad to know that you're great with cameras. I do have a lot of great wrestlers. And, you know, that's the thing, you know. And, you know, everybody wants to put it, or not everybody, Alex. He always wanted to put it in this perspective that we lost Jacob, we lost Jake, we lost Trent, we lost Cyrus. That's it. All we have left is fucking Deftone and Short Stack. No, motherfucker. I mean, not that they're bad. We got Deftone, we got Short Stack, we got Blake. You know, we've got MOD. Like, there's names that we got. I'm glad that you guys support me. That really does mean a lot. I know that there's a lot of people that would edit for me. Delta, I know that there's a lot of people out there in this world that would help. They've reached out, and I'm blessed, and I'm grateful. And that's what gave me the motivation. Right, that's what helped me. You know, I come here today, and I knew from the jump when I made made this post that I was gonna go active today. I knew that I wasn't gonna let this down. Like I knew it, and I knew that like no matter how hard I try, there's got to be a way to save this show. The show has been bad. The show has been lazy. The show has been pathetic, and he's to blame. Trust me. Things are going to change. Things are going to get better, and I just need some help. And man to man, business to business, person to person, I just need some help. And I'm not afraid to ask for it. I'm not afraid to ask for talent. I'm not afraid to ask for help with editing or cameras or even donations or anything. I'm not saying I'm asking for anything yet, but I'm not afraid to. Austen G versus Alex G. Whoever wins that match takes ownership of ESW. I have a feeling that you just don't believe the realism of this and that you just think it's a work. When really, in real life, my best friend, my brother is gone. I ruined his marriage. Like, it's not happening. Now, if he wants to fight, I guess, right? I mean, what am I supposed to say? Hate to say it, but the shockwave died when Alex brought back the bloodline again and became the only focus. I mean, I mean, I don't want to put my brain in that time frame, but I believe that Alexis Vanderbilt and Austen G had a good story. I believe that was the focal point, and I think it mattered. I think that when she eliminated me from the Rumble, that it was a big deal, and I think it got the biggest pop of the season, and it was big. Again, guys, for you guys that don't know, as I'm tearing down all the walls, Alexis Vanderbilt is my real-life girlfriend. Just so you guys know, she's my girl. That's why the chemistry was there. Alexis Vanderbilt and I are dating. I don't care. I like the... Okay, thank you for saying that I should not give up on wrestling because I'm good. I appreciate that. Back when CHW was active, was there a sense of competition or tension? It was more of a jealousy. I mean, the views were obviously skyrocketed against us, but I mean, we couldn't compete in that sense. But I do believe that our matches in action were better. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy though to let a crowd just be there for the show. You got to talk to the property. You got to disassemble a 20x20 4,000-pound ring, find a trailer, load it in the trailer. Now I don't have a trailer because Alex fucking knew the person with the trailer, and now I don't got that. So now I can't just haul shit. He had the connections. I don't have fucking connections. He's literally he took it entirely away from me. God, there's so many comments. I'm scrolling to the bottom. Look, I'm honestly not, I appreciate it. I see someone's got a trailer. Shockwave is still happening. Was there any plans between you and Alexis after the Rumble? Honestly, you want to know the honest? I'm just going to fucking lay everything out on the line. I mean, it's not going to fucking happen anyway. It's not going to happen anyway. What was going to happen between me and Alexis, who again is my real life girlfriend, was she was going to be doing like a live stream with G-Dog, and the doorbell would ring, so all you would see is this, because she left the picture, and it would be me beating the shit out of her, or you just hear someone being attacked, and then I would get into frame, and I found her, and then she would be under my will. I would, in a sense, torture her with weapons, like wrestling weapons, and then she would give me full power. And now the cinematic direction that I had for it, I believed was great, and it would have been good, truthfully. I wanted to, make things just better and continue to act. I think it would have been great, honestly. I know it probably sounds stupid the way I just said it, but that was my idea, more or less, just point blank. If you need to learn how to editing, you can do it. It's not that hard, but you got it. But it's just, when my brother had a literal $11,000 program to edit the way he did, I mean, what am I going to use? Fucking on my iPhone? No, I mean, I guess. Honestly, I'm down. Honestly, at the end of the night, I don't think you fans really give a shit on what the quality is. At the end of the night, I don't think you fans really give a shit about these editing skills. You guys just want to see some fucking action, right? Don't you guys just want to see some action? Don't you guys just want to see some good matches, some hardcore shit, some blood? You know what I mean? Don't you guys just want to see that? Maybe he spent so much goddamn time behind the goddamn computer and doing things he shouldn't have been doing to his family that he could have just fucking been working on this, working on the show, working on what matters. Oh, man, it just gets me heated. But then it brings me right back down to just like straight sadness, Here's what I know, okay? Here's what I know. There's a difference between what I want and what I know. Here's what I know. I know for a fact, believe it or not, because I even got word of mouth, so to speak. Alex stepped down. He's done. He's not going to do it. So Alex is out. So I don't want to just toot my own horn and say I won, because it's not what this is about. This isn't about winning. This isn't about losing. This is about what's right. And good goddamn men got screwed over because of that goddamn piece of shit. And it's not fair. So he stepped down. Sure. Do I have access to anything? No. But I got the titles, and I got the key to the ring, and I got some guys behind me who are down to go out there and put on a good show. And I think that's a start. Okay? I have ESW in the bag. Okay, so Austen G has ESW. Let's not let go of ESW. Okay, let's not let it go. I'm not going to. I'm not going to let it go. ESW is mine. Austen G owns ESW, and now what I want to produce is just some good action, just some good stories, but more to the point, good action, some impactful matches, and that's what I want. That's what I want. Maybe get a better ring, something to cover the ring. Everything is just what I want. But even though it's just once and nothing is for real, these are wants that Alex G never wanted. These are wants that Alex G never thought about because he just simply didn't care. It takes time, step by step. That's right. Trust the process. I got my man here saying he'll come back and ref for me. Absolutely great. I would love that. I'll shoot you a message. I want to bring ESW back to the glory days. You know what? You guys are absolutely right. You guys are fueling me up. You guys are fueling this fire, and I love it. Let's make ESW what it stands for, right? Because ESW, as of late, Alex just took away Extreme Showdown Wrestling, took it away, went the Vince McMahon route, as he always fucking does, because he's a copied goddamn cat, and just made it ESW. There's no fucking explanation. There's no fucking words. It's just ESW. No, we are Extreme Showdown Wrestling. Let's get fucking extreme. Let's have some fucking good fucking wrestling, and let's put on a goddamn show. G-Dog and I are still good. G-Dog and I are still talking. There's a lot of guys on the roster who are still on board, but it's just making it happen. That's the hard part, because it is hard, and Alex had that ability. He had that ability to make it work. And you know what? Just for funsies, like, I could beat the fucking shit out of Alex. You know? Like in real life. I mean, this is real life. Like, I could fuck that motherfucker up. You know? Like, I would just love to just fucking beat his fucking ass. And I'm sure a lot of the guys who were impacted with this scandal, this conspiracy, or whatever you want to call it, would love to fucking get their hands on him too. I would absolutely love to beat the shit out of him. I don't have access to anything. I have access to mine. But that's what's going to lead me to my next point of view, to my next topic. I truly believe that the next step, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to contact Alex. And I am going to have to tell him what I want and how it's going to be. I'm going to have to tell him that I'm not going to let this business die. I need to just tell him how I feel. And you know what? For the past years, for the people that know, for the people that have been here, for the past wrestlers that are watching, you know that I have maybe expressed my opinion, but it's always what he says goes, and I would always shut my goddamn mouth after that. But if I can just fucking be a man for once, because I'm just a fucking pussy, because I'm just a fucking idiot. My whole fucking life, just a fucking idiot. For that fucking piece of shit. For him. If I could just fucking do it. If I could just be a fucking man for once and just tell him, look, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run this goddamn show. This is fucking my show. Give it to me. Give it to me. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? What is he gonna want? What is he gonna do? I think the next course of action is going to be to have a face-to-face with him. It's going to have to just fucking be a man and just say, hey, let's talk. What I would absolutely love is because I don't even think I could stand to see him. I don't think that I could stand to even be near him without just breaking down. Without just fucking crying. And what I think would be best is if him and I maybe had some sort of face-to-face, but in front of all of you. I think if all of you fans were able to be there and support me, because I hope that you guys can see already, especially my friends, Young Rolo was on here, and you know, just my friends. Maybe if they were with me, it would just be easier to just like communicate, because I don't want this to end, and I don't want this to die, and I don't want to lose any more friends. I don't want to lose any more good people. And it breaks my heart. I think the next best thing to do is to get the accounts under my name, because once I have full access over the Instagram, once I have full access over the YouTube and the Facebook, it's just gonna be a different energy, you know? Like it's gonna be like my show, you know? And you know, truth is I've been a piece of shit my whole life. Like my whole entire life. Like I've just been fucking cruel to everybody in the world, but the world always has its way of just like making it fucking right, you know? And maybe this is just what I needed to just fucking succeed. You know, I need to do this shit on my own, right? Who believes that they can fucking, who believes that I can make this work? Who believes that Austen G can be ESW? Who believes that Austen G can run it and make it successful? And not only just for what it was, but what it used to be and what it could be. Does anybody believe that I could do this? Does anybody believe that Austen G can make this shit fucking happen? Honestly. Just reading all these comments. Jesus, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want ESW to be erased. And the last thing that I want is for ESW to end because of some fucking worthless, pathetic shit that my brother did to his wife or his best friend and to his brother. The last thing I want is for ESW to be known as the company that ended because Alex was a fucking asshole. The last things that I want is for fucking people to just think that I represent that I'm with that. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I don't want that. I don't want that. You people have inspired me. Fans, you've inspired me, and I promise you that I'm going to keep working. I'm going to contact my roster, and I'm going to see who's still on board. I'm going to make shit happen. We're going to make shit work. It's going to be a new show. No more Shockwave, because that's what he created, because he was lazy to do live shows, so he just wanted to make Shockwave. I'm Austen G, and we're gonna have ESW rebranded. Now, do I have a name yet? No, but I'm going to. Okay, Austen G is gonna have a new ESW where there's gonna be just new feel, just the best goddamn wrestling ever. We're coming back, fans. We're coming back. We don't need Alex G. I don't need Alex. Okay, so just keep believing in me, okay? Please, just keep believing in me. Please, just don't let go, okay? Again, I'm clean. Again, I've had a better head, and I'm ready. I'm ready to fight, and I'm ready to rock, and I'm ready to roll, and let's just make this happen, guys, right? Let's just make this happen. Because if you're with me, if you guys stand behind me and you guys can feel me and you guys can feel for Osiris and you guys can feel for Jacob Prodigy, Trent Mathers, Jake Jordan, and the Conductor. If you guys can feel for these guys how I feel for these guys, because I never wanted to screw anybody over to begin with. I never wanted to hurt anybody's fucking feelings, you know? I just had no choice. I had no choice, but I had to side with him. And that makes me just, now it's on me. And now it's on me, but I can make things work. I can make things work. So let's do this together, okay? Together. There's a new and improved ESW coming, and we're going to make it hot and ready, and we're going to make it happen. But for my opinion, what's next to come is I believe that I just need to have a face-to-face online with Alex. And I hope that you guys would be willing to tune in and support me, because he is going to be all for just killing it, tarnishing the name, and putting it all on me as if it's my fault. So I could definitely use the support. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. And I'm pretty sure the legends who left because of Alex would support it too, because I've gotten some really good feedback from all the people who have left that it wasn't because of me and that they're sorry. I do just want to read some of these comments. Some of you guys are funny. Like this Doc Friday guy is hilarious. Like ECW 2010, except actually good. You know, there's a lot of unanswered questions, and like I said, there's a lot to come about. I am going to actually release this video. I'm actually going to air it so you guys can see the emotion, and more to the point, you guys can see the process of what I want and how I feel. I've gotten some, so just in a nutshell, for the people who have been affected by this, Cyrus, and for the people who have been affected by this, like the guys who left because of this whole thing, I'm very, very sorry, and I do not represent that. But ESW is my baby, and it's always gonna be, you know. So I have to save it. I have to do something, and if it doesn't work, at least I could say I tried. For the people who have messaged me saying that they would help me with editing, help me with music, help me with camera, help me with anything, just thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, for the people who I haven't responded to from the messages, I have just been in a very, very emotional state, and I'm just not ready to really contact yet, if that makes sense. Let's make this happen, guys. We don't need Alex. We really don't. Right? Like we just really don't. I don't need him. So let's just make this real. Let's make this happen, and let's succeed. Again, I'm going to air this entire live stream up, so if you missed it, you can see it. I definitely need somebody to talk to. So if anybody's willing to hear me out and listen, please just give me a message. If anyone is willing to just give me a hand, you know, just please shout out, and I'll do whatever I can. But I love you guys. I really do love you guys. And I didn't think I loved anything more than I loved my brother for the longest time. I really didn't. But I ruined his marriage. You know, I'm to blame. At least that's what he says. Even though he did it. But I love all you guys. I love every single one of you. And I want to make this real. I want to make this happen. And I'm sorry for everything. Let's just do it. All right, guys? Let's just do it. You guys just be good, okay? You guys stay up, and just, again, if you guys have any questions or any concerns or want to help, just shoot me a message on here. You guys be all right, okay?